안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Tuesday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-wa in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-design, K-travel, K-everything. And before you know, you'll be booking your flight to Korea. Today we're joined by my co-host Walter Lee in the studio. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Soa, and hello to our viewers at home. I'm Walter Lee, here to co-host alongside Soa, and of course I have the latest in K-Enter news just for you.
Now, as it is Tuesday, it's time for our K-travel segment. Now, I can't believe it's already the last one we're having this season.
I know, and we've been taking our viewers all over Korea, and I'm really looking forward to our last spot.
Same here. And now we're going to take our viewers to the world of K-entertainment.
Yes, indeed.
With you, Walter. And starting off with interesting news on actor Jung Woo-sung.
Yes, interesting news indeed, Soa. So according to local news outlet My Daily, actor Jung Woo-sung has registered for marriage to his longtime non-celebrity partner. Now, Jung Woo-sung faced public scrutiny last year after it was revealed that the actor had a child out of wedlock with model Moon Ga-bi, also announcing that he does not have plans to marry Moon. Now, during the Blue Dragon Film Awards, Jung publicly addressed the matter, saying, "I deeply apologize for the concern and disappointment caused to those who have supported me and believed in me." Now, Jung Woo-sung has made no current statement on this matter. However, his agency, Artist Company, have said on Tuesday, "We kindly ask for restraint regarding excessive attention and speculation about his personal affairs."
But there's probably going to be a lot of speculation with that news coming out.
I
Now,
believe so.
next up, an update on a story we covered recently on Boa.
Yes, indeed. So celebrating 25 years since her debut, queen of K-pop herself, Boa released her 11th full-length album, Crazier, on Monday. Now, Boa's agency SM Entertainment described the album as a meaningful project commemorating Boa's 25th anniversary, calling it a reflection of her musical journey and a bridge that connects the emotions and stories shared with her longtime fans, known as Jumping Boa. Now, the album includes 11 tracks featuring the title song Crazier, as well as Clockwise, a very special fan song dedicated to those who have supported her throughout her entire career. Now, reflecting on her milestone, Boa shared that she doesn't feel drastically different, but there are moments when she thinks, wow, it's already been 25 years. She added, "This is my first studio album in 5 years since her last album, Better, and she wanted to try things different and show fans new sides of her at a wider range of vocal tones, and that she hopes that their fans really like her latest album."
A wider range of vocal tones. I mean, she already showed so many ranges before, so it's really great to see how she's still striving for even better things.
Yes.
And we're gonna end off with a release of another album.
Yes.
And I have to say for this one, the music video has been making quite the headlines.
Quite the headlines indeed. So now, singer Ship Sen-chi has unveiled the music video for his 5th studio album, 5.0, featuring a distinctive and, let's say, creative concept. Now, the reason why it's creative is that it's a 47-minute video, seamlessly connects all 12 tracks from the album, including the double title song, 사랑은 6줄, CDEFG, which translates to Love Has 6 Strings and Monday Is Coming, into one continuous visual narrative. Now, aiming to create what he calls convenience store style music, which I get, Ship Sen-chi envisioned a playlist that's easy to access and enjoy anytime, much like a 24-hour convenience store. Now, Ship Sen-chi is also set to hold a solo concert titled 5.0 in Seoul on August 9th.
Well, I have to say I love the idea of the music video, especially in a world where everything is becoming shorter and shorter. And it's really also fun to see there's a special appearance by model TV personality Ju Woo-sung inside the music video. So for those who haven't watched it yet, check it out.
Must check it out.
And thank you, Walter, for those updates. Stick around.
No worries.
And now let's move over to our AI anchor Ari for more on the culture front. Ari?
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. Korean Media Art Exhibition, The Heritage Garden, Threads of Connection, has won the Red Dot Design Award in the Brands and Communication Design category. Co-produced by the Korea Heritage Agency and Media Art Company District, the exhibition brings Korea's cultural legacy, such as the iconic Gyeongbokgung Palace, to life through immersive 3D visuals. Showcased in Gangneung, Jeju, and Las Vegas last year, the show has drawn wide acclaim for vividly presenting the unique beauty and significance of Korean traditional heritage. The Red Dot Design Award is considered one of the world's top 3 design competitions. YouTube's most watched video, Pinkfong's Baby Shark, has made history once again, becoming the first Korean music content to earn a 5x platinum certification from the British phonographic industry. The milestone means the song has been streamed or downloaded more than 3 million times in the UK, 5 times the threshold for platinum level. The Pinkfong company says it will continue to expand the global reach of Korean content through musical and cultural innovation. The Busan International Comedy Festival, Asia's largest global comedy event, is said to be held from August 29th to September 7th in the southern city. This year's festival promises a dynamic mix of Korea's top comedians, trending content creators, and comedic artists from around the world, showcasing a rich lineup of performances that go beyond language and borders. Kicking off with a grand opening ceremony at APEC, the festival will feature beloved Korean acts, like Gag Concert, alongside stand-up comedy, musical comedy shows, and international highlights such as the ultimate Japanese comedy show. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
As preparations for APEC 2025 Korea in Gyeongju, Gyeongsangbuk-do province are in full swing, with the event taking place in less than 3 months from now, the province is busy finding ways to make it easier for foreign visitors to get around. An Sung-jin reports.
A taxi driver wearing a shirt, vest, and tie embroidered with a Jeonju City symbol welcomes a foreign guest. Speaking through a smartphone app, the guest tells the driver his destination.
Please take me to the Bulguksa temple.
It is translated automatically on the driver's cell phone. What the driver says to the customer is also translated immediately. This two-way AI translator has been provided to around 1,000 taxi drivers in the Gyeongju area ahead of APEC 2025 Korea.
Since we have the translation application ready, we can communicate with foreign guests and take them to destinations more easily.
Gyeongsangbuk-do province has started its K-Miso City project, which stands for My Innovated Smart Open City, for foreign visitors ahead of the APEC Economic Leaders meeting in November. The province says it's a civic movement with the aim of encouraging people to revisit Korea. Key tasks aim to transform aspects of society to create a smart and open city. The project is also set to improve public transport services, lodging facilities, and traditional markets. With events like APEC Plogging and APEC Clean Day, citizens will clean the streets to make sure the city is as clean as it can be.
We try to set our smiles, kindness, and cleanliness as our standard practice from the service industry to daily life. This will create a smart and safe city for everyone.
Since the voluntary participation of citizens is essential for the successful hosting of the APEC Economic Leaders meeting, the province plans to promote the campaign through civic education. An Sung-jin, Arirang News.
Staying in the southern part of the country, but moving to the city of Busan. Busan has been named the World Design Capital for 2028. The World Design Organization selects a location every 2 years that leads its development through design, and the latest designation marks the second time a South Korean city has held the World Design Capital title, following Seoul in 2010. Lee Eun-jin tells us how Busan claimed the honor.
The World Design Organization's biennial designation for the 2028 World Design Capital title came down to Busan, South Korea, and Hangzhou, China. The two cities received similar scores in the first round of evaluations. But according to Busan City, the deciding factor came during a visit to the site by event judges. The World Design Organization delegation visited Busan in June and toured several key locations, starting with Tomohon, a former mayoral residence that has been transformed into a cultural space. They also visited Busan's North Port redevelopment area, where the port's function is shifting from logistics to a space for everyday life. Another feature location was F1963, a multicultural complex that was once a wire factory.
I believe we were rated highly as a city that demonstrates various possibilities for harmony between nature and civilization.
Busan is also home to unique sites like the world's only UN Memorial Cemetery, which was established after the Korean War. The WDO team conducting the site visit also observed how history and storytelling are integrated into the city's design. Busan City said the team was particularly impressed by the city's design culture and infrastructure, the social role of design, and citizen engagement.
Busan is truly a city that is open and integrated, and I think that really resonated with the evaluation panel.
The World Design Capital is a program by the World Design Organization that selects cities every 2 years for their leadership in using design to drive economic, social, cultural, and environmental progress, and gives them global recognition and support. The official designation of World Design Capital Busan 2028 will be formally announced at the 34th World Design Congress in London this September. Following the announcement, Busan plans to begin full-scale preparations for 2028, including mandatory and self-organized events as part of its role as the World Design Capital. 이은진, 아리랑 뉴스.
Here's a note to Arirang TV viewers. We are conducting a survey for our programs, including The Culture Wave, to meet our viewers' expectations. Please visit us at www.arirang.com or on the mobile app Arirang TV to give us your valuable feedback. You also have a chance to win some Bluetooth earbuds and K-pop merch. For the past month, we have been introducing you to some of the most popular places to visit during summer in Korea. In our fifth and final K-travel segment for this season, we go down to Jeollabuk-do Province's city of Jeonju, home to the largest traditional Hanok village in Korea, Jeonju Hanok Village. And to tell us more about this place, we connect to Mai, a YouTuber and Jeonju guide. Hello, Mai.
Hello, Mai.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
So welcome back, Mai. For people who might have missed your appearance on the show back in May, please introduce yourself briefly and tell us what you've been up to as the first non-Korean who got the Miss Chunyang title at this year's Global Miss Chunyang contest.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So I'm the first foreign Chunyang. Chunyang is a love story such as Romeo and Juliet. And every year, Korea searches for the Chunyang, as in the Juliet of Korea. And for the first time, foreigner won, and that was me. So that was a very unique experience as well. I felt very honored to be given this title. It was a very big, like sort of a history that was made. So it was something awesome I got to do, which I'm very thankful for as well. The Korean people are so welcoming and accepting.
Right. It was very intriguing when we talked about the contest here in the studio last time. But now today, we want to talk about today's K-travel destination, Jeonju Hanok Village. Now, this village has some 700 traditional Korean houses called Hanok. And first off, for our foreign viewers, could you briefly explain what Hanok refers to?
So as you said, Hanok is a Korean traditional building that's made out of natural materials such as wood, clay, and stone. And I think the most fascinating thing about Hanok is the heating system. In Korea, they've had floor heating for 2,000 years, which is crazy to think. And it's called ondol. So that's a unique little fact. As well, every Hanok comes along with a very beautiful small little courtyard. So I think that was a small, fun little thing as well about the traditional buildings over there.
And please tell us about your very first visit to the Jeonju Hanok Village. I remember going there myself as well. How was the place different from, let's say, other places in Korea, and what impressed you the most?
So I went to Jeonju for a hanbok competition when I visited the place for the first time. And I ended up walking in the evening around the Hanok Village. And it was so beautiful, even at nighttime, all the lights around and the Hanoks, it was something else. I felt like I traveled back in time as well. Everything was so condensed together. So I felt like there's so much to do in one place. As I was walking around, I could get, like, somebody offered me some like oranda or like some traditional snacks. So I felt very like this sort of a cozy, warm feeling while walking around the streets in the evening as well. And yeah, that was the first time when I visited and experienced Jeonju.
And Mai, if you had to recommend some must-see spots for tourists and especially foreign tourists in the village, so where would you pick?
So when I went, since it was evening, Jeondong, the cathedral, it was so beautiful because they have laser shows in the evening. And right now the summer is very hot as well. So I would recommend to go see that. And it's a sort of a cathedral that is a combination of Western and Korean architecture. So that was very cool to see as well. Also, there's the Jeonju Nambu traditional market where you can try Korean traditional delicacies and the Jeonju's specialty foods such as bibimbap, that's really popular over there, and choco pie. I heard that choco pie got started there, so that was also a really fun little thing to know. I ate many choco pies when I went there. They were so good. They certainly are different.
Right, they are different. I think they're also bigger in size and thicker than the ones you would get at the supermarket.
Yes, very tasty indeed. Now, it being summer, obviously people visiting Jeonju at this time are going to be a little bit concerned about that hot weather, especially if they're going to go outside and look at these hanoks as well. Where would you recommend some places to enjoy the city or the Hanok Village and cool off at the same time?
So I would recommend the hanbok experience. I know it's hot, so that's why you should go in the morning. And you can avoid the crowds and as well get the most awesome pictures of the hanok and the hanbok together. And then after that, you can go to workshops. They're going to be cool. I heard I didn't get to go myself to a workshop, but I heard there are so many around, like traditional workshops. As well, there's the Hanok Life Experience Center, where there's going to be AC, so you can stay cool and experience Hanoks in a cooler area.
Right, I mean, ACs you can find across the country in Korea, so that's a good thing because that's a privilege that some countries actually do not have in many other places. But Mai, you mentioned hanbok a lot of times today, and you're also wearing a beautiful hanbok today. So you love to wear the traditional Korean attire hanbok during your competitions and also when you shoot your YouTube videos. So there is a strong association, especially between Jeonju and hanbok. So do you have any tips how to enjoy wearing hanbok in Jeonju, especially at the Hanok Village?
As we mentioned, it's summer, and I am wearing an example of the summer hanbok, chokore. So you can get the lighter hanboks in the summer, get some vivid colors that are going to pop out on the pictures when you're posing with the hanoks. And so I would recommend to do that. And as I said before, in the morning. Go in the morning, otherwise you're gonna melt.
In the morning or in the evening, like when you went to the village for the first time.
Well.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely not at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock during the day. And definitely when it comes to Jeonju, you have to try the hanbok experience. I mean, most people go to Gwanghwamun and try the hanbok, but when you go to Jeonju, especially as a tourist, you definitely have to try the hanbok and the Hanok experience at the same time and take those beautiful pictures that everyone does. And now I can't go without talking about food. Food is my favorite thing in the world. I travel just for food. Let's talk about food now, Mai. So Jeonju is renowned for its delicious food. The city is often dubbed Korea's culinary capital. You talked about it before. Bibimbap is the most iconic dish, as you can already hear from the name, but there's obviously so much more. Mai, what are some of the most popular foods there?
Another one is 콩나물국밥, which is a soybean sprout soup. And it's as well like a very refreshing, like a lighter soup. And as well, there was the choco pies. I feel like I mentioned the main three up until now. And I heard there's the moju, which is a kind of a traditional sweet rice cake that I haven't tried myself, but I'm gonna try the next time I go because, you know, trying to keep my health in check, not drinking alcohol too often, but it's a must when you visit Jeonju, certainly.
Right, 콩나물국밥 is one of Walter's favorites,
It
right?
is. There's an octopus version of that as well that I really enjoy. Is there anything that you would personally recommend during the summertime at all?
I would recommend naengmyeon, which is a cold noodle soup. It's in ice. The soup, the noodles are in ice, and it's just perfect for the summer.
And I guess the naengmyeon, because the naengmyeon tastes also very different depending on region. So probably Jeonju naengmyeon also has its delicacy as well.
Right.
Now, last but not least, Mai, if you could have, if you could plan a trip to Jeonju, a one-day trip for a friend, maybe from Estonia, how would that day look like?
So I think in the morning, we would kick off with a cafe. Like we'd go to some cafe because there are so many beautiful cafes in that area. Maybe Hanok style cafe. After that, we will go to the Gyeonggi shrine, look around a little bit. And then we'd head to the, I think maybe the Sita, the market, and try out the bibimbap because you can't go to Jeonju without having the bibimbap. After that, we'd go to a museum because, you know, it's hot. So Hanji Museum, try out, and after that as well, some workshop, because I always love that in Korea. There's so much to do. So a workshop would be absolutely in my list. And after that, I think the hanbok experience in the evening as well was awesome. At first, when I made this list, I was like, oh, I'm going to do it in the morning. But now as we spoke, I think, in the evening is also very nice because of the beautiful lights. So yeah, do the hanbok experience in the evening and watch the laser show on the cathedral.
All right, thank you for those wonderful recommendations, Mai, and for taking us to the beautiful city of Jeonju and its Hanok Village. Keep in touch.
Thank you, Mai.
Thank you as well.
And thank you, Walter, as always. We're going to see you back soon.
I'll see you very soon.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Cultural Wave. Please join us again tomorrow on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Korea time and maybe one day here in Korea.